Hello, everyone. Welcome to the post show. Oh shit! I did the wrong screen, so I need to switch. Come on, switch, motherfucker, switch. All right, here we are. Hooray. There we go.
Hooray!
There we go. It cut off the top of Paige's head a little bit.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No, I'm right here.
Yeah.
I was just leaning up.
Oh, okay.
Well, you do have me zoomed, I guess.
Yeah, a little bit.
They just don't see boobies that way. There's just no tits now. Oops.
Damn.
Well, only if they complain enough, I'll move it back to the other way. But so we were talking before we went on the air. We were talking about YouTube. So you're seeing like a turnaround in your growth.
Yeah, I was doing so well for so long, and then like the past couple months, it just sharply dropped down for no reason. And it was mostly not gaining new subscribers and less of losing a lot more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I used to gain this much and lose this much, and now I lose pretty much still this much, but I only gain this much, you know? And it's really pissing me off actually.
When did you get started like regularly making YouTube content?
I started my channel in September 2016.
Okay.
And probably around March 2017, I like got a little serious. So mostly in like a year, it grew by like 110,000 or something.
Wow.
That kind of growth in a year, and then after that, it just stops and like that doesn't make any fucking sense to me. You know?
You came in like a month before the adpocalypse started. You know, like back before the adpocalypse.
I grew really fast with the adpocalypse.
Yeah, you know, the adpocalypse, it mostly, I mean, it did have some effect on views and how, you know, like how many people would subscribe. But the main difference was, you know, before the adpocalypse, if you made a video and it got 100,000 views, you were probably going to make $800 to $1,000 off of that one video alone.
Like a longer video.
Yeah. And now it's like... Oh, no, go ahead.
I just, at the Discord, I'm trying to look at where I'm supposed to be. Just general.
Oh, you're in the Discord?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, to see people, you said this is how they chat for the private show, right?
Oh, do you have the chat on screen for her?
I have the general chat up on this. Oh, can you?
Okay, I'm in general.
Oh, okay. I have the actual like YouTube chat up right now.
Oh, it's YouTube, not Discord. Why was I thinking it was Discord? Okay.
Well, there is a private chat in Discord that people use during the show, but since it's all sponsors and patrons in this in the normal YouTube chat, I just put them up on the screen this time. So, if you guys have any questions for us, feel free to ask them in the chat.
Yeah.
Type them in the chat. Tell us when to go.
Man, I should have left the air conditioning on.
Is the chat go? Because what I'm seeing on your screen is not moving. Is it just not moving?
I don't know why. Oh, there it goes.
There it is. Okay. That's why I was confused.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what my theory is I think people's channels are getting rated mature. And if you're rated mature, you're just getting like pushed aside.
They definitely are.
There's different levels that they rate channels at. This has been proven. A guy actually did prove this.
Yeah, I know.
There's like the really, really naughty channels, and then there's like, you know, a couple grades above that. But they do that selectively. Like our videos get demonetized almost instantly, and then we have to dispute every one of them.
I actually don't, which is what confuses me more about the lack of growth. Because it's only if I put out something that actually is like targeted to be something sexual-ish, like a story time sometimes. But if I just put out like a normal video, like a vlog or something, it doesn't get demonetized. Like most of my videos are monetized actually. So I'm like, why am I getting fucked? It doesn't make any sense, you know?
Yeah, you know, I was just thinking you're kind of going the opposite route of Celestia Vega, because you got into porn first and now you're making content on the internet, and Celestia Vega is doing the opposite. Do you know who she is?
I know her very well. I have her number. So
yeah. There we go.
Should we call her right now?
Oh, she's such an awesome chick. Like,
Yeah.
I honestly, what's going on with her? Like, porn is like sleeping on her because porn doesn't know what the fuck YouTube is. I wish she had known me back then because porn doesn't know how to leverage a following like that, you know?
Yeah.
And hers is a very engaged following. She's not just like one of these people with like a bunch of subscribers, but people don't watch their videos. Like her people watch, you know? And she's like she's actually really pretty smart and like really sweet and really nice and really gorgeous. And she really means well. She's not like a two-faced cunt. Like she's a legit awesome girl.
Yeah.
And then she gets all this like, oh, you fucking thought. And then porn isn't being the most amazing. Porn just doesn't know how to shoot her, in my opinion.
Yeah, there were a lot of people that were disappointed in her premiere video.
Well, it's because she talks such a crazy game on her Twitter. She's like, she's so raw on Twitter.
I guess it was too vanilla, maybe. I don't know.
The video itself was just, you know,
her fucking
having
a dude.
some very basic sex.
Yeah.
And like she's sitting there on Twitter like, I want to shit on your dick and then
come in my ear and clean it out with a Q-tip.
It's so funny.
That's something she said before.
She's so funny, and it just didn't translate.
She actually does like sex that much, though. It's just when you're 19, it doesn't mean you've necessarily got it all figured out. Is all. But I watched her video and I saw all the hate about it, and I thought it was good for like it looked real. Like it looked like she was just legit having sex and enjoying it.
Yeah.
She wasn't faking anything. It was natural.
The internet wanted to see her like get her hair pulled out and gagged.
Well, her hair was already gone.
Beat up. Yeah, but they wanted to see it in the video. They wanted to see her like suffer. And that's because
is that really what?
Yeah, dude. Because the way she talks, and plus a lot of her audience is like gamers. She got a big gamer audience, and gamers are fucking misogynistic as shit. I know. I don't play games, and I'm a saint. I'm a good boy.
You're a sweet boy.
Yeah, I'm a sweet boy, but it's I'm excited to see where she goes with it, just because she's a good person. I hope she gets everything she wants. Good.
I got some plans.
Yeah, she's the homie, and I feel like she's young and she's savage. A lot of the time, I think she can do a lot of crazy shit if she wants to.
Yeah, I mean, she already is.
Yeah, but as far as the porn goes, it hasn't lived up to her standards yet. She can be so much more if she wanted to be.
Why isn't it enough just to watch her get fucked? Like, you know, after being only on YouTube, like I feel like that's every dude's dream is to like see his like hot e-girl chick actually get fucked. Like even if it's not
like if it was Sniper Wolf getting fucked like that, everybody would be happy. Because she tries to play it like she's not that way. But with Celestia, she's just like, I eat shit omelets, and everybody yeah, cum omelets, and it's like she's so hardcore that these people have this expectation that she just can't follow through with unless she's like got car batteries hooked up to her cletus.
For the record, having sex like on your own and being crazy are different than having sex and being crazy in a porn.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't, you know, it feels different to get fucked with like a big camera on you and a big light, and you know, I gotta be honest, like you feel a little self-conscious, of course. Yeah. You know, and you're worried about if your fat is like, you know, showing in a bad way, you're getting pounded, you don't want to be jiggling, or like, you know, sometimes it's like, oh, I have razor burn. I hope, you know, it doesn't come through on the camera. So all this stuff kind of comes in through your head. And it's possible. I don't know. I haven't like, you know, like talked to her about that. But I can tell you that if she's not coming across as crazy as I think she actually is, I think that just you have to get used to getting fucked on camera, you know?
Yeah, of course.
So what are these industry secrets you were going to talk to us about?
All right, well, there's a lot. I definitely put them on my channel too, but there's one that I think is hilarious. So you know, the guys always seem like they have these huge loads, and the girls just fucking drenched, and she just got cum fucking here to here. Like you're thinking to yourself, like, man, I don't cum like that. Like I've never been able to dress my girl in that kind of cum. Like what the fuck are these guys on? Well, I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or like you really want to know. I can't.
Yeah. He wants to know.
I need to know.
You know what Cetaphil is?
Nope.
It's a facial cleanser.
I use it. It does look like jizz.
It looks like jizz, right? Well, that's what it is in porn. What they'll do is, they do the pop shot on the video, and then they like cut immediately, and then they'll take picture they'll squirt you down in Cetaphil, right? Like a fuckload just everywhere. Because you still gotta get pictures, and like whatever cum he does have usually like evaporates pretty quick. It doesn't just like stay on you, like coating you, right?
Yeah.
And so they just squirt you down in Cetaphil everywhere, and then they do the pictures, and then more Cetaphil, and then they'll get maybe some more video footage of you being just like, oh my god, I just like love having all this smelly jizz on me / facial cleanser. Look at me, I'm such a good whore.
So it looks like Cynic is asking if your boobs are real or not.
Fuck no. How have you not researched yet? Like,
she said earlier as well that she's had surgery, obviously, with the redhead anesthetic line. So should have done your fucking research.
Yeah. Jeez.
Have you had your butthole reconstructed yet?
I never did anal implant.
You never did?
Something happened to your mic, I think.
Yeah, your mic mysteriously went out when I asked the butthole question. No, it's gone.
Yeah, I can't hear you.
Really?
Oh, now we
it's
can.
back. What the hell is that?
I plugged it in.
Okay.
I got it.
Okay.
No, I didn't do anal because like when I entered porn, it was like kind of a big deal because I actually came from Wall Street to porn, and then they shot this big movie and whatever, and I was like in demand for a little while, and then it all kind of fell off. And I started doing this company thing, like trying to get it together, like the 3rd month I was in porn. And so to me, it was like, if I'm going to do anal or IR, this has nothing to do with racial things. And it's actually completely different now if you enter porn and you're like not willing and you're not doing IR, like people kind of don't like you. But mine was like 3 years ago, and that kind of hadn't fully manifested yet. And IR was still very much like a thing you like held out on, not because you're racist, but because like it's a higher profile scene, it's more in demand, and like whatever, it's gonna like generate more sales. So as like a porn girl, you only have you have a very short shelf life. So you try to like make the most of like your major moments to like, blow you up more so you can have a longer shelf life. And for me, it wasn't shelf life as much because I always knew I was going to start a company. It was like the more traction I have as a porn star, the more I can drive to my company, to my iTunes of porn idea or whatever. And yeah, that's why I did it. I personally, as a porn star, wasn't like, oh my god, I just love guys jerking off to me. Like, it makes me so hot to think that all these guys are just filling buckets of cum in my honor. Like, there's girls like that, but that wasn't me. And that's cool for them. But you have to really be that type of person to really get off on people getting off to you, for you to be a successful porn star. So anyway, I didn't do the anal, and I'm almost sorry. I didn't do the anal or IR because it was either someone is going to market it super, super well, and it was going to be like a big thing that they like spent money on, and it was like Veronica Cobain's first anal or whatever, or I was going to do it for my own site. And those were the only 2 options. And I quit porn before either one could have manifested. And now I'm not going back, so that's why I never did anal or the other one.
How long should I hold out for anal?
Bro, I mean, honestly, as a guy, I think it would probably give you the best orgasm of your life. That's where the prostate is. You probably like
Ben,
it.
she's saying it. Tomorrow's private show. You got to do anal on me, dude.
No.
You got to.
No.
She said so. She said so.
Is she like trying to direct us?
Yeah, but
she's like our director.
She's basically our CEO now. I look up to her, and I have to let you pound me in the ass tomorrow on the private show. Ben, I have to.
People are saying like you're probably using the mic in your earbuds right now. Because
I sound that bad?
Yeah, you sound different than before. You were definitely using a better mic before. So something must have what probably happened if you go into the Skype settings, it's probably set to that mic instead right now because
it says mine. It's all actually off. I can't even change it.
Huh. Ooh. Yeah, it must have got disconnected and yeah.
The driver issue probably went out.
Here, can I just disconnect and you call me real like
Yeah, I'll call you. I'll call you right back.
And we'll call Celestia Vega as well at the same time. So
all right. Let's call her right back here.
count on me, brother, when you need a friend. We all need somebody. Oh,
How about now?
Way better. Way
Okay.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll share screens with you so you can see us.
Yeah.
Those damn cats.
All right. Sorry.
Meow, 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 meow.
I
meow,
like cats,
meow,
but I'm
meow.
so allergic to them I could never
Aw.
have one.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't like cats.
Like when I go to someone's house and they have a cat, I know before I even see the cat that they have it because I can feel it in the air.
Oh.
Yeah.
I just feel like cats like don't love like dogs do.
They don't.
No,
They're
mine
not as
does.
needy as.
You
Really?
got a
You
good
think-
cat?
I mean, I'm sure there's exceptions, of course.
I just feel like a dog's love is a pure pet love than any other pet you can have.
Well, dogs. Well, yeah. That's how they were bred. I mean, dogs. The species of domesticated dog was basically created by ancient humans, selectively breeding wolves.
My dudes.
So we have like
My-
a symbiotic relationship.
Yeah, it's true. And cats kind of did it on their own terms. They just
Yeah.
decided humans were useful to them.
Well,
But
human.
my cat's like super cuddly and needy, and he loves to like sleep on me and lay on me and headbutts me and like, you know, like gives me little nose kisses. He's amazing. He's like the best cat. And yeah, and I never did an all black gangbang cynic. Sorry.
Damn. Is it just not in the cards anymore?
I didn't even do a gangbang, honestly.
You never did. What's the weirdest shit you did?
In porn?
Yeah.
Got fucked by a cucumber, some chocolate syrup, and some whipped cream in my butthole, and it involved a speculum.
A cucumber.
Whoa, speculum?
What is speculum?
It's a stretcher. It's a anal cavity stretcher.
No, it's
okay.
not.
What is it then? Is it a vaginal stretcher?
It's what
Okay.
they use at the gyno to like do a pap smear.
Oh, yeah, because I've only seen them used on the asshole, because all I watch is gay porn.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did have the speculum in my butt too, come to think of it.
Thank you! Fuck off! Fuck off!
No, it was just this like crazy like lesbian food porn thing, and they were paying like double the normal girl rate. And they were
of
like,
course,
it's
you
all
had a
dessert.
speculum. You had a fucking solid shooter in your fucking asshole. Of course they paid more.
I just mean I didn't do anything like super hardcore with like the guys or whatever.
So
Like,
when I asked
I
you
only
this
have one
question,
scene out there with more than one guy, like just
Okay.
one. It was two guys.
when I asked you this question, I said, "What's the weirdest thing you've done?" And you answered, "In porn." You're like in porn. So have you done something weirder outside of porn?
I have lived, okay? Like
I like that. I like that response.
Okay,
I have lived.
my
I can't
hero.
even think of it off the top of my head because there's so much shit. Like that's pretty much probably the best videos on my channel are the ones where I do story times about crazy shit I've done.
Have you ever seen Vern Troyer's dick?
Who's dick?
Vern Troyer,
Mini me from Austin
Austin
Powers.
Powers.
Oh man, I've never seen a midget dick in general.
Whoa!
Would you-
No
Yes, I have
way.
it.
Oh man, yeah. So she never did midget porn.
I never saw a midget dick yet because I was a stripper for 4 years too. You think I would have seen a midget dick in there somewhere?
A
Never
little
did.
midge walks in.
I
wanting
take
to
it back.
jerk
I haven't lived.
Yeah, get out of here with your non-midget dick having ass.
I've never done a bukkake. Actually, honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. I fucking hate cum. Like, I
Really?
hate it. Whenever the dude's like, "Oh man, I can't shoot big loads. Like, I don't have a lot of cum." Like, I'm like, "Thank you. You're hired."
I never understood when that became like a concern of men sexually to have a large volume of cum.
Because of the porno,
Or-
they always fucking
yeah.
paint women's faces with cum.
What? Yeah, I wonder how that got started.
I think the depravity of it all. And
Okay.
so they just wanted to add more
That
and
makes
more
sense.
cum because it looked like a.
Well, now they're
back.
using skin cleanser.
I know it's unfair. They need to start using coconut milk ice cream.
Have you ever met Lady Fire or Princess Leia?
I don't. Who's that? Like, obviously,
I don't
Princess
know.
from Star Wars. Obviously, it's not who you're referring to.
I assume it's a porn star.
Yeah,
Lady Fire
probably.
is right.
Maybe.
another red-haired porn person. Who's the most famous porn person you've had a scene with? Do you have a...
Caden Cross, Manuel Ferrara. I mean, I did it with Mercedes. She's pretty famous.
Okay.
Caden Cross and Manuel were pretty famous. Stoya's is pretty famous. Mick Blue? Does anyone know who Mick Blue is?
I don't watch porn, to be honest. I really don't know any of these names. I know Mercedes because she was on the show.
Yeah.
I'm terrible with porn. I'll go to Pornhub. I'll look at the front page and I'll look at like the top 4 videos. And if I don't see anything worth clicking on, I just leave and I forget about it.
Oh, you're gonna love my platform then. It's gonna like learn you and it's gonna like know exactly what you want. It's gonna tease you at the same time.
What if it just tells me I'm gay? It's like you're gay, dude. Like, what? No way. I love girls. Like, then why do you only watch the blowjob scene of the porn?
I work with Cara Cruz. Do you know who Cara Cruz is?
I don't.
No.
I worked with August Ames.
Oh, yeah.
That's a familiar name.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
She was so amazing. I was, like, really broken up when she did that because she was so young, you know? It's just, like, just wait. It'll get better. Like, you just had to wait a little longer and it would have gotten better. You would have gotten over your shit, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I worked with her on an HBO movie. She was like so funny and such a ball of energy and so smiley and awesome and not the kind of you wouldn't have thought she would have done that.
Yeah.
Someone asked, what was your experience on Wall Street?
I went to college for 5 years. I have a finance degree and a specialization in alternatives, which is like startups, hedge funds, private equity kind of thing. So I like specialize in learning about that stuff. And I worked at Lazard Asset Management, which is basically like, you know, they go to places like the Yale Endowment or whatever, and they say, hey, we want to take your money for investment. We have these like in-house investment strategies, like, I don't know, credit arbitrage or long short equity or something. You're like, what are those?
Yeah.
Long short equity is just like, it's a fund where you invest like in stocks and you also short stocks. And shorting a stock means you're basically betting against it. You think it's going to go down. That's what it means to short. But a lot of times, like mutual funds don't short. They only do longs. Shorting is like a little bit riskier because of certain requirements that it takes to have the transaction of a short. Anyway. So I was basically like a marketing analyst, even though I wasn't in marketing. Because when it's like marketing for Wall Street is different than like marketing for, you know, Netflix. If that makes sense. It's getting really boring. But like basically my job was to help them target like which endowments or pension plans or whatever would be most likely to want to invest in our credit strategies based on their like current portfolios and shit like that. So... And it was just honestly like a data crunching job. And when I was in it, I kept trying to figure out ways to make it better and working with other departments and all kinds of shit. And I realized I was like more entrepreneurial and kind of not the office type, you know?
Yeah.
And that's when I was like started looking for ways to be an entrepreneur and something that's like something I could be passionate about and start my own thing and not have so much bureaucracy and red tape. So I was like, hey, well, what do I like? What am I passionate about? And I was like, well, I'm passionate about video games and sex. Just had an honest conversation with myself. And I was like, well, sex is a business. So I should go learn about that. And that's where sort of the porn thing came. And it just kind of snowballed out of control really fast, honestly.
That's cool, though.
Yeah. It's quite a story.
Yeah. Did you ever run into Martin Shkreli when you were there on Wall Street? You familiar with him?
Remind me?
Oh, he's the pharma bro guy that bought into a drug and raised the price 5,000%. But he used to do hedge funding. He's in federal prison right now.
Oh, no.
For doing some.
No,
some
but
dirt
my
work.
a good friend of mine used to work with Jordan Belfort when he was the Wolf of Wall Street. So
Yeah.
I like talked to Jordan on the phone once through my friend.
Did you hear about the movie, the Wolf of Wall Street, with how it was all funded by like, I think it was a third world country illegally funded it to make make the movie. Like there's like $60 million worth of fraud involved with it.
What?
There's some real shit going down with that. Yeah, about with the movie being like some illegally made on its own, like outside of it being about all the fucking fraudulent money earning. It was built.
Too late now.
Yeah, they're gonna make a movie about making that fucking movie.
That's some Inception shit.
Why does my screen keep freezing? Does yours?
You are a little choppy. I'm not sure why it's happening, but it's not so bad that it's unwatchable, but it does happen from time to time.
I wonder why. My internet's good.
Huh.
It could probably just be Skype. It could be that I'm running so much shit on this computer right now that it's lagging on our end. It could be anything.
Okay.
Yeah, this...
Yeah, I am uploading a lot of porn right now. So
are you
maybe
really?
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that could be it. Because that'll slow down your upstream.
Well, I was fine on the other thing, I feel like. Yeah, there's like... So I get all this porn from these studios that I sign contracts with for the platform. And right now, just for multiple reasons, and partly because their shit is so outdated, I'm just downloading it and re-uploading it to our like company Dropbox myself. But this shit is like super HD, crazy, fucking huge file sizes. So like one movie takes like fucking 10 hours. And I have like good speeds. No, it's not about the length. It's literally, it's not compressed or anything. It's just raw like camera footage, basically. Wow. Yeah. And so I download it and I'm trying to upload it so then my guys can do something with it. And you know, they're doing other things and they need their computers. So I have a really pretty beastie PC here. So, and it's still taking that long. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Our setup here, we just have like, what is it? 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 monitors on this one computer right now. So, and there's like something different. Like I have 4 monitors in front of me alone, and I have like you on one window, and then I have another window full screen that shows like the main video feed, and then I have like a control window with all the apps that I run from it. And then on this screen over here, I have like the main video feed, like the video I play that we watch.
Oh, wow.
So,
and I have a screen with the show on it, and then another screen playing the grossest porn.
No, you
Ben
don't.
makes me watch it. I don't want to watch it.
Wait, are you in the same house?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, like I can reach over and
yeah.
You can't really see my hand.
No, I can see your hand.
Keep going.
Yeah.
More?
Yeah. There it is. Yeah.
Oh, well, so you like roommates or something?
No.
No, we just fuck.
No. No, we don't.
No, we don't.
Not even when we're stuck on an elevator for an hour and a half.
Yeah, 35 minutes in, I'm supposed to at least offer it. You didn't have to fuck, but I had to offer. That's what a gentleman does. Yeah, when you're stuck on an elevator.
There was a camera in that fucking elevator, dude.
Like, you haven't fucked on camera.
You know what?
Before.
Okay, I've been stuck on an elevator twice in my life. And this dude was with me both times. And then him and Pimp Monk were on a fucking elevator together and they got stuck too. So you get people stuck in elevators. You are fucking bad. It was the same
elevator.
Luck.
The elevator was a piece of shit.
I never got stuck in the... I have ridden that elevator probably 600 times. Yeah. And I never gotten stuck before I was with you.
The elevator was supposed to be rated for like 2,500 pounds.
Okay.
So it's not my fault. The elevator had mechanical errors.
I have a question for chat. Really weird. Does anyone play Path of Exile?
We'll see. We'll see how they respond. I don't play it. I'm not even aware of it. What is it?
It's just it's a game, and trying to get people on my Discord who play it.
Oh, cool. So do you ever do like gaming streams?
All the time. Yeah, I stream on Twitch a lot. Right now I play Elder Scrolls Online a lot because I'm a dork. Yeah. No, can you see my like little room here? Because there's like The Witcher over there.
Yeah.
And Skyrim and Overwatch. I guess there's Warframe on there. I don't know.
I heard they have Skyrim for the Echo, the Amazon Echo. They do like a voice Skyrim. Where you can play, like Echo's like, you're in the middle of the town. There's a goblin, and you're like,
that's like playing D&D because like before video games, that's how you play that kind of game, and everything was described to you.
Yeah,
by the dungeon master.
Yeah, I could see see it being like something relaxing and like close your eyes kind of thing.
Yeah, you're like Amazon Echo, take me to the Hounds of Mordor. I don't play this shit, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I bet you it's fun as fuck, but I have a problem. Whenever I start playing a game, I go way too hard into it. Like I'd be that guy playing World of Warcraft, shitting into a tub next to his computer because he didn't want to leave. It's really bad. I would say I have like an addiction. That's why I just don't get into games.
You play Pokemon Go.
I know,
constantly.
and it's not even good. It's not even a good game. I just
Really?
have it
Still?
running in the background.
Yeah, that's what everybody says. Still.
Still, we're gonna be bringing back the.
You know, there are times we're doing the show and I'll look over at Billy and I notice he has Pokemon Go open.
Gotta catch them all. We should bring back the Pokemon Go hotline, but just for actual Pokemon Go.
I remember I lived in LA when Pokemon Go came out. It was insane. Just like if you left your house, everybody was playing Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
That's where it was everywhere, though.
How did it crash so quick? You know, they just
the
sucked,
servers.
I guess.
The servers couldn't keep up, and they took away
the footprints.
They took away footprints. They took away parts of the game that people got used to and they loved, and they never brought them back. And the game didn't improve for like. I want to say like a year that it was out. It was just stagnant.
I wish they would add new aspects to it, like instead of just gyms and Pokestops. Why they should add some kind of like new aspect to the game?
Yeah, they've had a little bit of stuff added, but they should have like person to person or person to person options, brain to brain. You should be able to battle person to person by now. You should be able to fight your fucking friend. You should be able to pull out your fucking Pikachu. You still can't fight your friend directly. You could
have to go to a gym.
What they do now, you go to a gym and you can raid with friends, but you can't fight against them. You can put this shit in the gym and then fight their Pokemon when they're not there. The computer takes over. It's so slow, but I still play it. Because I told you I'm addicted to games.
There's an MMORPG that I've been playing for like 10 years now. And they're just now coming out with another expansion. Like they're still actively working on this game.
What is it?
It's Star Trek Online. Yeah. Yeah.
It wasn't that you said it, it was the way you said it. It's fuck, I'll just say it. Star Trek Online.
Yeah.
Like,
well, people know that I play it because like I've streamed it a bunch of times, but it's still like damn, yeah, I'm still playing Star Trek Online.
Wait, I'm looking this shit up. I didn't know this was a game. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's basically like World of Warcraft, but it's Star Trek. You know.
Really?
And
How have I never heard of this?
It's free to play too, so like there are a lot of people that play it.
I play Magic the Gathering cards online. And it's not free to play. I've spent over like my lifetime. I've spent thousands of dollars on this fucking game.
There was some other game that was like Magic that was like a card game, and they had it online kind of, but it like actually came out as a card game. What was it called? They had like different boxes. I think it started with a D. Oh, it was really good too. Damn, I shouldn't have said that because I don't remember the name.
Digimon? I don't fucking know.
No, it was like really cool. Like I don't know.
I know Hearthstone was big for a while,
Hearthstone, yeah.
I don't know if that was ever
pre
in real
Hearthstone.
life.
This came out like years ago. It started with a D. Like it was like a board game.
Deck Masters or
no.
or Duel Masters or something?
No, nothing Master. Like board card game. Just something.
When they started Star Trek Online, you could either only be Federation or Klingon, and now there's like 4 playable factions in it. So,
Can you be a Ferengi?
Yes.
Huh.
But that's a race. You can be a Ferengi for the Federation.
Oh, what are the other factions like Borg?
So
is the quest system any good?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's like the way they structure it is like an episode. If you're a Star Trek fan, basically, because they structure each quest as like an episode of Star Trek. They even like present it that way. So like the title screen and everything looks like an episode of Star Trek. But yeah, there's the Federation, there's the Romulans, there's the Klingons, and now they're adding the Dominion, I believe. So yeah, you wouldn't. Yeah, like I've been a Star Trek fan forever. So.
I only started playing Pokemon with Pokemon Go because
you weren't even a Pokemon.
I wasn't a Pokemon fan at all. I didn't watch Star Wars like until I was a little kid and I started playing the Star Wars collectible card game. Then I
then I got
into Star Wars. Like I don't give a shit about that stuff until like it's introduced to me in game form.
It's funny that your friend that got you to play Pokemon Go quit playing
a weekend. And he makes fun of me for playing it. And I'm like, fuck, dude, I'm addicted. I can't stop something once I start it. It's fucked up. I watched every season of Weeds, even when it started to get shitty on Showtime. Same thing with Dexter. I watched every shitty season episode of fucking Dexter. Once I start something, I have to see it to the end. It's horrible. I'm a horrible person.
It sucks. Do you see this cat, by the way? Like,
yeah.
That Kiki?
He's so loving.
It's a loving cat.
Yeah.
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 We got about 10 minutes or so left.
Should we start nagging Paige to see if she shows her boobs?
Oh God!
That's what pickup artists do.
She can't do that anyway.
Oh yeah, never mind.
It's on YouTube.
Never mind.
YouTube wouldn't know. This is the after show.
They'll find out.
Yeah.
Every time you tilt the camera down, I'm like, this is like top notch e-girl stuff. But
sorry.
I feel like you're just showing off the cat. So then I feel like a pervert afterwards.
Like, because people like kitties.
I'm like, oh, I'm the asshole. She's just showing off her cat, but I can't help it. I can't help being an asshole.
I mean, TBH, like, I don't see anything wrong with the e-girl thing. I feel like I'm a nice, moderate e-girl. Like, I'm not quite full-blown e-girl. I'm not, like, really wanting the attention. But, like, I recognize the value of it. So I feel like I'm in that middle ground, you know? But, like, sometimes I literally stream in, like, a fucking sweater. And I don't I don't give a shit, you know? I'm not always... Like, sometimes in my videos, I'm, like, full cleavage, and then other times I'm, like, wearing a freaking sweater, you know?
I think less is more in that aspect, right?
Hasn't Twitch cracked down on that?
I don't really, like...
You all right?
You okay?
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
She had a malfunction.
Uh-oh.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I don't do anything any more than I'm doing right now on like a Twitch stream. If that makes sense.
Someone just asked what your opinion of Nicaragua is. So.
Well, I don't. Can I tell you? Like, I don't know everything. Am I frozen right now for you?
No. No, it's just the
so
top
weird.
of the top of your head's cut off a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I mean, am I allowed to like show something that's like from what he sent me? Or because it's private or not really?
What do you mean?
I sent her
It's a
dick
video.
pics and she's gonna show them off.
No. It's a video of a dude who got shot, but it's not actually him getting shot. It's like after he got shot.
Was there gore? I don't know if we can have that.
Yeah,
on
there's like a lot of
channel.
blood. There's like a lot of blood.
Yeah,
Guys covered in it.
We can't put it up here, but
Okay.
You guys, I'm sure is it out there? Like, can people
No, this
find
was
it?
literally okay. So like he was a guy who owned like a tech company, and so they had like engineers who they only worked for like $1,500 a month there, but that's a really good salary in Nicaragua. So like Nicaragua was somewhere actually a lot of American companies, this is my understanding, had contracts and stuff there for certain, kind of like India where they outsource. And so there was like outsourcing going on in Nicaragua for stuff that wasn't, could be cut costs or whatever. So Nicaragua worked like with American companies. It wasn't like as much of a third world country as like Haiti, or something like that. Yeah. So when I say it was like the most stable, I mean like out of those types of countries in that area, it was somewhere that, was like more intertwined with America. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever. So it's just crazy, like overnight, this crazy stuff started happening. And like the video he sent me was like one of his programmers took the video. It happened right outside his house. And the guy was trying to like film just people protesting, because the people are protesting against the government making some kind of labor changes that I'm not really clear on.
Yeah.
And he was just filming the protest. And I think this is partly why it's not as much all over the media, because the guy got shot for filming. Like, he's literally shot. He's got a phone in his hand, like, collapsing against a fucking wall, covered in blood. And, like, my ex-CTO now is sending me pictures of guys with machine guns in the street, just standing there guarding. Yeah. So I don't really have an opinion. I just know someone who's in the thick of it. Like, he can't leave his house right now. Oh, he also sent me a video, like, his driver got shot in the head through
Holy shit.
the window. Yeah, he sent me the picture. Because, like, I was texting. I was like, we really need you. Like, we need you to follow up on this, that. Like, you're my CTO. I need shit from, Like, I didn't really understand what was even going on. And then, like, he sent me a video of his driver just, like, fucking just like dead in the seat of his car, and the window shattered, and clearly the shot was in his head because his body was fine. I didn't see the shot in his head. Yeah, I know. It's so fucked up. And it was like his driver. Like, I don't know why he had a driver and he didn't drive, but that's, I guess, whatever. But he had a driver, and his name was Franklin, so it's not like it was just an Uber guy. It was like his driver. And they just, for whatever reason, I can only imagine maybe he was trying to film something or take a picture, because he was just sitting in his car and somehow got shot in the head.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, why
I
would
bet he's glad
do
he
that?
hired a driver now.
Yeah. So I'm really upset, you know, upset me back a lot to lose like a founder for my company. It's okay. We're working on it, but I just feel so conflicted, and I can't even nag him for certain sort of like, hey, I need you to sign this and like whatever kind of stuff. Cause it's like, dude, you're trying to like not die right now. Like, fuck.
So what's the model that you have set up for this, you know, iTunes of porn? Is it going to be subscription based?
I wish it could be. So the problem like with having, because I mean, obviously it was my first idea. You should have like a Netflix of porn that's actually like a Netflix of porn. Yeah. But you can't get the studios to buy into that, like to get the content. The only way you would successfully be able to start a Netflix of porn is if, like Netflix, you had millions and millions of dollars to buy content. Because that's how Netflix did it at first. They bought content, and that's partially why their streaming stuff was kind of shitty. I don't know if you remember, but Netflix when it started, yeah. It was garbage. Like they had this streaming thing, and you're like, I don't care.
It was
like,
all old movies. It was movies from like the 50s and 60s and 70s.
Like, oh, cool, Deuce Bigelow.
Yeah.
Two.
Yeah, exactly. So it was kind of like stupid, and then all of a sudden they had cool shit. And it just started evolving, and now, but then Netflix figured out, oh, we could make our own content and make even more money. So now you go to Netflix and their originals are just everywhere, and they only license like the best shit, and they don't even care about like garbage stuff. But the best shit,
they still have poo-poo.
When I first signed up for Netflix, it was to get the DVDs in the mail. Yeah. Like originally that, and the streaming thing was just kind of like a fringe benefit. And one of the main selling points for me was that they had all the Star Treks on it. Like you could watch all the Star Treks from like each series every season.
I used to get discs mailed to me from Netflix as well.
Yep.
And you have to slide them back in and send them home
in the little envelope.
Yeah. But, you go online to see what the progress was for shipping.
That's so crazy that video stores are extinct, basically.
What's crazy is that Blockbuster could have bought Netflix for like a few $1 million. Yeah. And they turned them down.
Well, now Blockbuster's fucked now.
Oh, Blockbuster's not existent.
Yeah.
It's not a thing. But they could have taken the thing that took them over. And they could have owned it.
But yeah, someone just said pay for porn, no thanks, or whatever, which is fine. I'm not actually trying to get like everybody who goes to Pornhub currently to come pay for porn on my site. I'm trying to make it so like if you were ever going to pay for porn and there's like a particular scene that you'd really particularly like to see in like HD with like a certain actress you're willing, you know, because sometimes it can be difficult to find the porn you really want, you know, like Pornhub is really badly categorized, and sometimes you got to go to like page 5 in your search results to get something new that's interesting. And maybe sometimes like a girl you like tweets a scene and it's like on some subscription site and you don't want to like deal with it or have to torrent it or whatever. It's just a place, like I'm building something to make all of that much more convenient. Like you want a particular scene with a particular girl right now, okay, $3. That's it. No shitty payment redirects, no trial memberships, no looping you into some stupid ass monthly subscription. Like none of that. Just $3 and you're done. You own it in your library. If you come back, you can watch it again. And I feel like more people would be willing to pay for it in that circumstance than the current circumstances there are to pay for porn.
Well, you're not paying for porn. You're paying for the porn you want being accessible.
Exactly. You're paying for convenience and user experience. You're paying for
accommodation.
Exactly. Yeah, and people pay for convenience, and and you saw it. It looks like, would you say so far it looks better than pretty much any porn site you've seen?
Yeah.
I would say it looks better than most women I've seen recently.
Oh wow!
I've got some really nasty looking girls that I've been seeing lately.
Tracy Morgan.
Yeah,
I only pay for very. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, I just have this thing where multiple sex workers that look like Tracy Morgan fall in love with me. It's like whether they're strippers or prostitutes or both or porn stars, if they look like Tracy Morgan, they're gonna fall in love with me. I don't know what it is.
You're reading the chat there.
Yeah. So yeah, I only pay for particular porn in very specific search situations, only with certain individuals. Right. And I'm thinking there's probably a lot of people like you that maybe occasionally would spend $2 to $4, even if it's just one scene a month, $2 to $4. Don't you think that's a whole new market of porn payers that doesn't currently exist? Like, how many people are like you?
That's probably a troll comment because
yeah.
He's referencing someone that we feature on our show a lot that talks that way with like particular certain individual situations.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, you make a good point regardless.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Literally, I was actually chatting with some of my team like while this whole stuff was going on because like we have like an app that we all use for collaboration or whatever, and it's like round the clock right now. Like people are just like working, so they were like, Paige, we need to sign this NDA or whatever and stuff like that for this. Anyway, yeah.
Are you gonna run ads on it?
Nope.
No.
I'm not gonna think people are gonna pay for porn and want to see ads. That's like a whole thing. Is part of it is like obviously there'll be no ads, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want me to send in some videos?
Well, that's another thing. No amateur stuff.
I can do stuff with a cucumber that would make you blush. Not amateur at all.
You're a pro.
I'm a pro. My butthole is splayed. Do you have dudes on it? Or will there be any gay stuff or just all straight?
It's cool. You know, I want to have all that stuff on it, and the idea is like, you know, if you're not gay, like I never want to have like a version that this is the gay area. Like I never like that in porn. It's kind of like I want to make it so maybe it's like never shown to you unless you explicitly search for it, and then it'll start recommending gay stuff or whatever to you. That way, it's like it doesn't like, you know, sort of segregate the gay people so much, because a lot of gay people, they want to watch porn, they have to go to these like gay versions of stuff or gay versions of Pornhub or like gay subscription sites, and it's like I feel like that's so kind of shitty. If it's just me, like I feel it's kind of lame, but I also don't want to be throwing like gay porn in front of straight dudes' faces.
Well, yeah, you can't just be mixing the pot. You can't like have a beef stew and then a fucking shrimp gumbo in the same bowl, right?
Yeah.
Fucks everything up.
Yeah, so that's where the machine learning stuff comes in, and I have like a really smart guy doing all the algorithms and machine learning, and so basically he can write all this algorithms that like if you come to the site and we notice after, you know, several visits you literally only ever search the same 3 terms and you only buy content where it says like soft moaning in it, and if it doesn't say soft moaning, we notice that, you know, you never buy it. So we'll be able to kind of learn that, and literally every time you come to the site now, we're pretty much going to mostly show you all this content that features your search terms with soft moaning in it, even though you never searched for soft moaning, but we'll know that you get off to soft moaning based on your user patterns.
So you'll know that I'm into daddy issues porn, right? Like,
yeah.
Like, oh, this fucking guy.
This fucking guy.
Pretty much. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to make this about my company. If everybody wanted to ask questions about porn secrets, happy to answer them.
Sure. Yeah, we'll give it a little bit more time.
What's the worst pain you felt during porn?
What? Oh, probably when they made me work on a yeast infection.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It burns really bad. I had to take a painkiller.
Sucks.
Wow, that does suck.
Yeah, there's definitely like a dark side with porn. Like people really don't want to lose money, and they're working on such short budgets, and they really hate it if a girl just cancels or says she can't finish the scene, because it's like now they have lost money on the location, on the time, on the photographer guy, on everything, and the makeup and all this shit. They just lost a bunch of money because you can't do it, you know? And so they put like a lot of pressure on girls to never be like that. And the problem is you can't help like your vagina. You know, like you can't help if you get a vaginal tear or something, you know? So it can get a little bit, you know, sad in those ways, and girls can get taken advantage of a lot because of that, because they're so afraid to speak up and like be difficult, because there's like way more girls than there is work. And they all want to get out there. They all want to get shot. They need money. They want the exposure. They're trying to like better their careers. There's not a whole lot else they can do now. I mean, there is, but there isn't, like, right? And so it's like, okay, well, yeah, I'm just gonna do this anal scene with my ass bleeding, whatever. Like, or I'm gonna, you know, work with this person who makes me feel uncomfortable or whatever. So that can be kind of shitty.
Yeah. When you say ass bleeding, was that something that happened or just a story?
Not to me. I didn't do anal, but I knew a girl once who was talking about doing a gangbang, and her ass was kind of just had a cut or whatever, and it was like bleeding, and she just really didn't want to call it, and like, because there were been plane tickets and everything involved.
Yeah.
And if she calls it, then she looks really bad. They might not hire her again, even though that may not have happened. So she just like pushed through and did the gangbang scene with the fucking cut on her ass, and like. Dude, like, I've had a bad poop before, and that shit is not fun. Like, I cannot imagine dicks on that kind of thing. Like,
yeah, anal fissures, things like that.
Yeah.
Those are the worst.
Wow, other adult film stars respond to their career families respond, like, obviously, mostly not well. I'm sure some work it out, you know? My mom was reasonable. She's happier now that I'm doing something with it. And like I've raised all this money and I'm like pushing forward. Like when I was actually in porn, she wasn't as happy about it.
Well,
ever have a shoot something so funny or stupid you couldn't keep fucking and needed to take a breather? Jeez. I don't know, off the top of my head. I mean, maybe I guess there were sometimes like stupid situations that I'm like trying not to laugh or something, maybe. But
what was the easiest? What was the easiest money you made in porn? Like, what would you say was the easiest fucking payday where you're like, oh, I could do that all fucking day?
Yeah, those would be when I would work with some of the dudes that I actually like to work with for companies that weren't like super involved, where there wasn't like acting and it wasn't this like long day and you had to be there super early and all this stuff, when it's just like, hey, show up at 11, your call time's 11 a.m. and we'll do makeup and hair, we take some photos and then we fuck and then you're done. Like those are the days when it's like gonzo, usually like more gonzo-y porn. Like if I did work for like Elegant Angel or something, if anybody who knows that is.
Gonzo, is that Muppet Babies?
No, gonzo means unscripted, so it's like, you know, there's no fake intro or whatever. It's usually just the tease with her ass in your face, and it's like she's
cinema
like
verite.
I don't know what that is, but so she's just like teasing the camera, and then she gets naked, and then she gets fucked. You know, it's like super straightforward. Those ones were probably more fun because then, like, usually on scenes like that, they literally just like let the two people have sex and they don't like do all these cuts or tell them to. They might be like, okay, do the doggy position now, or okay, let's make sure. But they'll say it as you're doing it, and they'll kind of just be talking to the dude usually, and the dude just like throws you around. So there were those nice times. There's just those types of scenes where if you're the girl, it's like, okay, I literally just laid back and got fucked today, like no problem, like.
Is there ever catering at these shoots?
The only time there's ever like actual catering is when I worked for HBO. You know those softcore movies like HBO or Skinamax or whatever it does late at night? Yeah, I did 2 of those movies, and like we did 2 movies in 6 days, and yeah, they had catering. Not very good catering, but they had catering. That was a big step up from porn. Yeah, usually
you're hungry? Eat this cum.
Sometimes porn would order like, oh, what's your order going to be from this particular restaurant? You know, like sometimes they do that. But
do you want your Chipotle in a wrap or a bowl?
Yeah, kind of thing. But that's about as best as it could get. But that wasn't even that common. Like sometimes it'd be like, oh, I'm hungry. And okay, we'll send the PA to the gas station. What do you want? Like, you know. I did a MTV show, and they were just fucking all over the catering. They were bringing all types of food in. It was great. I fucks with MTV. If MTV did porn, you would eat great.
MTV is garbage now.
Well, I mean, it's big money though, right? Like they got everybody doing everything. There's going to be a nice catering because they're paying all these people to fucking be there.
It's like Viacom, I think.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, it's a huge company. I could tell you had a lot of questions, Billy.
I need to know.
Did he sponsor for today, or has he been here?
Yeah, I'm the sponsor.
So normally we bring patrons on to talk to us. The hard part now is right now I haven't figured out how to make it so that Discord and Skype would work together. So because I could make it so that the audience could hear everything, but the people on Skype wouldn't be able to hear the people on Discord, and vice versa.
What if we went into Discord at the same time?
If you want to go into Discord, basically you have to join our server, and then they'll. Server. Oh, okay. Yeah, and they'll just like let you in.
I go to waiting.
Yep, go to waiting.
All
yeah,
right, hi, waiting.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mute you on Skype.
Well, then they can't hear me.
Well, if you go, are you in waiting right now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there you are. Okay, I'm gonna move you into our room, and we'll see what this sounds like really quick here.
Move me in. Okay.
Hold on. So, let's see if this works. All right. Can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Okay. Well, I think this might work.
Hooray!
So let's try bringing some people in. Do you want to just? Yeah, we'll just bring in all the people who are in there now.
Yeah.
So.
And then I can hear you guys through here.
Yeah, yeah, it's kind of weird, but it's working.
Audio bukkake.
It's working, so we'll bring some people in.
Whoa!
But can the people hear the other people talking?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Hi, Queen.
Yes, Queen.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
So, did you have any questions you wanted to ask since we're now all in a room together, or?
I've been asking tons, but I've got one for you, Ben.
Oh, okay.
Would you put me back on top? The chat.
Put you back on top?
Tap.
Oh, on tap. Like in the chat. I don't know what you mean. Like, are you banned or something?
Yeah, I have been, and you don't even remember why.
No, I don't remember why. So I must have been either drunk or it was so long ago that I just don't remember.
Or was that why you've been donating so you could actually say stuff?
We should ban everybody.
Whoa, I'm getting some weird echo.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
oh,
you have to mute me in Discord.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute. Hold on, I'm gonna mute you in Skype, and then we'll be able to hear you through Discord.
Okay.
Let's see.
I'll mute myself. Here we go. How's that?
Yeah, and then I just have to turn up your volume in here, and that should be fine.
Is it just you and Redhead, or can Billy hear?
I can hear.
Yeah, we're all here.
All right.
Yeah, so.
Also, you called me like Nitrix.
Oh, Nitrix? Ago. Yeah.
Billy knows it.
I knew it. I said your name when you first donated too, because I saw it come up live, and I think we were in the middle of, I don't know, fapping or something. I don't remember the segment.
So low energy. Are you banned in like the YouTube chat?
Yeah, as far as I can tell.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go in there and unban you.
Yay! It worked.
Hurrah!
What up, y'all?
Someone said there's an echo. Huh.
Hey.
I wonder what. Is there?
Yeah, horrible echo.
It's okay for now.
I'm still getting one.
Damn.
How about now? Is it gone now? Okay. All right, cool. Okay. I changed one setting.
Does anybody want to objectify me? Yes. Excellent. Yes. Okay, this is too much now. I feel like I'm Chris Hardwick's ex-wife.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to say? You guys want to say anything before we
Yeah.
go? Yeah. Yeah. I think it was great. Whoa. Chat says chat used to call me a thought for like the first 4 years.
No, they didn't.
Oh yeah, huh? Well, you are. Damn. True. Yeah.
All right. That's fine.
Night.
Yeah, so I think we're going to wrap it up. Thanks for being on the show, and we'll have you back anytime you want.
Awesome. Dope.
All right. All right.
Good night, everybody.
Thanks.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Thanks for sticking around for the post show. Thanks for supporting the show. You guys are awesome. Good night, everybody. Oh, yeah. More beautiful.